So the corn is agreeing with me that it's dry and we could use a dab of rain. Okay, today's Friday, June 10th. This is the 6-acre field. It was the fourth and final field that I planted. Now, this field, it suffered from a new type of problem. I struggled with trying to get the depth set up correctly on that planter, and I finally did it. Praise God, He gave me the knowledge and sent people my way to provide me with information. But look out across that segment right there. See how uniform those plants are? They all got planted at the seed all got planted at the same depth. But Satan deciding, okay, you conquered that, I'll give you something else to figure out. You see that wide gap right there? Chain kept coming off of one of the planting units, and it happened to be the unit on the end of the toolbar. And that segment right there is a go down, go back. And then that join right there, that big skip, that's a part of that. You're coming down one side, chain's off, I don't know it, there's no technology indicator, not even a little flag back there waving around in the breeze to let me know that the chain's turning. And so I've got the skips in this field. Oh well. And then sure enough, we'll walk out one of my little happy trails that I'm going to have this year, nice and wide. You can see it coming up here. The usual thicket of that stinking water hemp. I'm walking into it right there. Now it was small, and I made the decision, go ahead and spray. And today's Friday, I sprayed this on Wednesday. And like I said, these beans they're not that big. Normally in the old way of doing things, I would have never even sprayed them this early. But what I found out with this water hemp, you have to hit this stuff when it's small if you want to get 100% kill. If you let it get up much past 12 inches, it looks like you killed it, but you didn't. It'll turn around and come right back, right off the same root. But this is beautiful. It's uniform. Seed depth is all the same on all the different planting units, and I'm delighted. We come up with something to figure out, a bell and a whistle type thing to say, hey, the chain jumped off, you ain't planting. That will make this planter the cat's meow here on the farm. You can still see in this field on the other side of the grass strip the unevenness in the rows as a result of that planting depth. Planting depth in soybeans is very important. Now, due to the number of seed that's in this plan, weed seed, I fully anticipate spraying this again, a second time. But I got a right good little pass there of, chain stayed on. And then, sure enough, boom. I caught it that time. That's only one missing row. Because I started, all over looking at it. And this one here, you can see all that water hemp out there. This one here, well, I didn't catch it. I checked it, I thought it was on. Anyhow, I got so totally frustrated with this chain thing, I throwed up my hands and was gonna finish this field with the grain drill. There's a gap where it missed one row. I caught it and put it back on. Cousin figured out something, and he came over here and finished planting this for me. Anyhow, here you can see one where it planted a little bit and quit. This got the still got the potential, even with these nice little walkways through the field. Got the potential to be a good producer. Need some rain. Well, I'm standing over here next to Cousin Scott's corn, and when corn gets dry or starts heading into that way, It's got this real cool thing it does with curling up its leaves and sticking them all up straight and drawing them into the plant to conserve moisture. So the corn is agreeing with me that it's dry and we could use a dab of rain. But that's a look at the corn. This is one of the drier sides of the field. It gets into the sandy stuff. You get over there in that traditional wet spot on the other side of the dip, and it's not curled up and affected by the dryness quite as bad. But this is the part of the cornfield I was driving past on the way back to the shop. So thought I'd give you a look at this and let you see what it looks like. Yeah, I'd curl my leaves up too if I had to stand out here in this sun. Going back over here in the shade. It's pretty rough. Whew. Do a little more pan view of it. Everybody, thanks a bunch for watching. Not much going on. All the planting's done. I got a little more spraying to do. Just need a little rain. Things will get to progressing along nicely. God bless each and every one of you. And remember, He loves you.